Welcome to Finding Holiness, where we delve into timeless Torah wisdom, revealing the sacred in everyday moments. Join us on a journey to elevate your spirituality and discover holiness in every aspect of life. I'm your host, Rabbi David Kadosh, and together, let's embark on a path of spiritual exploration. I hope you enjoy this next episode. Okay, continuing with Hilchot Deot, we're in Perek Bet in the Rambam, Halacha Vav. Yesterday we spoke about certain traits that a person should not even the middle path. He should find himself. He's got to stay far, far away. So that was haughtiness and that was kas. And then we spoke about the importance of shetika, of silence. He continues to say in Halacha Vav, Asur la'adam lehanik atzmo bedivrei halakot ufitui. A person is not allowed to behave in a way where he is deceitful, he's filled with falsehood. He should not do something with his mouth, say something with his mouth, but feel differently in his heart. That means you're a faker. And when a person acts that way, he's not true to himself or true to others. Ela tocho kevaro. Tocho kevaro means his inside is the same as his outside. The idea is that what is in your heart is the matter that you speak out. And you cannot steal the mindset of a person, and even if that person is a goy, is a non-Jew, you have no right to mislead him, to think something when indeed it is something else. Keitzad. So he gives some examples. Lo yimkor lagoy besar nevela bichlal shechuta. Don't sell a goy a basar, a meat that is a nevela. Nevela is a non-kosher animal that wasn't shechted properly, but but call it shechted. All right. So you tell me, this is kosher meat, it's good kosher meat, it was shechted properly, but really, you're selling him a nevela. Velo min'al shel meta bimkom min'al shel shechuta. Or a shoe. Don't sell him a shoe that came from an animal that wasn't shechted versus an animal that was. Believe it or not, there is different quality. The Rambam, the commentary explains that if you have a leather shoe made from an animal that has been shechted properly, better quality than the one that you found dead on the road. I guess by then the quality of the hide already diminished. Okay, so you're telling him, this is from an animal that is freshly slaughtered, I guess, and we made this shoe, it's good quality, and really the leather came from an animal that's been dead for 3 weeks already, and it's so it's valued less. Velo yesarev b'chavero sheyochal etzlo vehu yodea she'eno ochel. Right? Don't invite your friend to eat when you know that he's not going to eat by you. As again, all dat gonev dat abriot v'yarbelo betikrovet vehu yodea she'eno mekabel. Or you bring your friend, you try to act close with him, but you know that he's not going to accept it. Yiftach lo chaviyot, or you open up barrels of wine, shehu tzarich liftoach otan lemochran, kedei lefatoto shebishvil kevodo patach. So you know that you have to open up these barrels of wine for you to sell. But when the guy comes, you make him think that you opened it for him. I saw you, I knew you were coming, I opened up this bottle of wine just for you. Now really you wanted to drink it yourself, or you wanted to sell it. This is called gonev da'at abriot. Vechen kol kayotze bazeh. And there's a lot of things that are included in this. Afilu milah achat shel pitui v'shel genevat hadat asura. One word of genevat dat is asur. El asefat emet veruach nachon velev tahor mikol amal v'havot. All right, that is what we have to aim for, is that our lips speak truth, our ruach is correct, meaning our what we do is done proper way. Our hearts are pure. That is better than any other type of sheker and falsehood. Lo yeh adam Ba'al sechok vahetel. A person should not be too much of a laughing person, a joker. At the same time, velo atzev ve'onen, he should not be depressed and sad all the time. Ela sameach. He should be sameach besimcha. Simcha is the middle ground. Kach amru chachamim. The rabbi said, sechok ve'kalut rosh margilin la'erva. That a person who is lightheaded, a person who is overly filled with laughter, this leads a person to, God forbid, irva. Irva is a sin of inappropriate relations. V'tzivu shelo yeheh adam parutz b'schok, and they commanded that a person cannot be a parutz. A parutz is a person who's a pritut, who what's the word I'm looking for? No, that's something else. I think it's talking about pritut is a person that is. I don't know what the definition of pritut is. He's he's just someone who's pritut is a person who's not dressed properly. They're flamboyant. They're okay, flamboyant. I guess maybe a person that is he's pritut. He is revealing too much. Bishok. Velo atzev umitpa'abel, and then you can also not be sad and mourning. Ela mekabel et kol adam besever panim yafot. You just receive people with grace, with nachat benaimut, with niceness and kindness. V'chen lo yeh ba'al nefesh rechava nivhal lahon. A person should not be a guy who chases money. Velo atzel ubatel mimelacha, and not should be lazy and not want to do work. Ela ba'al ayin tova. He should be a person who we refer to as ayin tova, a good eye, which is what? Me'at esek, a little bit of parnasa, ve'osek patorah. And then he engages in Torah. Ve'oto ha'me'at shehu chelko yismach bo. And that little bit that he has, that's what he's happy with. Zehu ashir ha'sameach bechelko, he's sameach with what he has. Ve'lo yeh lo ba'al ketata, he shouldn't be a person who likes to argue. He shouldn't be a confrontational individual. Velo ba'al kin'ah, or a person who is jealous. Velo ba'al ta'ava, or a person who chases after lust and desires. Velo rodef achar kavod, or running after kavod. Kach amru chachamim, the rabbi said also in Perkei Avot, hakin'ah v'ata'ava v'akavod motzi'in et ha'adam min ha'olam. The jealousy, desires, and honor bring a person out of this world. Kelalo shel dabar, the rule. Yelech b'midah abenonit, שבכל דעה ודעה עד שיהיו כל דעותיו מכוונות באמצעית. The person should always go in the middle until he's balanced. והוא ששלמה אומר, וכל דרכיך ייכונו. This is what Shlomo HaMelech said, that all of your paths are prepared, are rooted, founded in what is right. Okay, that concludes Perek Sheni. Perek Shalishi, third Perek. Shema Yomar Adam, maybe a person is going to say, הואיל והתאווה והכבוד וכיוצא בהן דרך רעה הן ומוציאין את האדם מן העולם, אפרוש מהן ביותר ואתרחק לצד האחרון עד שלא יאכל בשר ולא ישתה יין ולא יישא אישה ולא ישב בדירה נרה ולא ילבש מלבוש נאה אלא עסק והצמר כגון כומרי אדום. Guy said, okay, you just told me that all these things are bad, right? No ta'ava, no desires, no honor. No, so therefore, I got an idea. I'm not going to eat meat because it's going to lead me to, bad. It's a desire to have good meat. I'm not going to drink wine because who knows what it's going to get me to. I'm going to dress like a schlep. Okay, I'm not going to go get married because getting married and being with a woman. Okay, no, that's what he's thinking. Okay, maybe that's what I should do. Gamzo derech ra'ahi. Rambam says that's also a bad path. V'asu lelech ba. You're not allowed to go there. A person who lives this type of life, it's called a sinner. This is why, with regards to Nazir, the person who had to abstain from wine, he took upon himself Nazirut. We're starting it now in Daf Yom. He took upon himself Nazirut. The Nazir has to do kapara because he did a sin. Amru Chachamim, what sin did he do? He did a sin because who asked you to refrain from wine? Who told you that you want to be a Nazir? there's a mitzvah that if you're a Nazir, there's certain things that you have to do. But no one asked you that you have to take upon yourself. So because of that, you have to bring a korban hadat. He has to be mechaper his sin. אמרו חכמים, ומה אם נזיר שלא פירש אלא מן היין צריך כפרה? If the Nazir who only abstained from wine needs an atonement, המונע עצמו מכל דבר אחר כמה וכמה, then any other guy who says, I don't want to eat meat, I don't want to drink wine, I don't want to get married, this guy for sure needs atonement. לפיכך ציוו חכמים שלא ימנע אדם עצמו אלא מדברים שמנעה התורה בלבד. Therefore the rabbi said, you can only prevent yourself and abstain from what the Torah tells you to abstain. ולא יהיה אוסר עצמו בנדרים ושבורות על דברים מותרים. Don't start prohibiting yourself with oaths and vows on things that are allowed. כך אמרו חכמים, לא דייך מה שאסרה תורה, אלא שאתה עושה עליך דברים אחרים. It's not enough that the Torah already gave you so many restrictions, now you're going to add more restrictions. ובכלל הזה, אלו שמתענים תמיד, those people that fast all the time, constantly fasting, אינן בדרך טובה. This is not a good derech, a good path. ואסרו חכמים שיהיה אדם מסגף עצמו בתענית. The rabbis prohibited that a guy or a lady should afflict themselves constantly with fasting. והכל הדברים האלו וכיוצא בהם ציווה שלמה ואמר, very famous line, שלמה המלך said, אל תהי צדיק הרבה. Don't be overly righteous. ואל תתחכם יותר למה תשומם. And don't be overly overwise. Too much of prishut, too much separation. Lama tishomem. Why are you bringing yourself to destruction and decimation? And that's what Shlomo Melech says. Bezat Hashem, we'll continue next time. Rabbi Chania Kasha Omer.